Everyone, I'm trying to do this one live for some reason, but it would have been live as is recording live, but you still would have got this on the 9th either way. Right now, today is the 4th of February 2018, but this will be I try to do things in advance, especially if I'm doing something for vlog something, whatever, like it's like almost an everyday thing. I try to do things in advance, so that's why it's coming out this way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being here and listening to me. Oh my gosh. As you can see from the title, it's about Uber Eats. So this week, this is the first week in February, I signed up for Uber Eats. I always wanted to do it, but you know, I just didn't do it. I never really did, like, I never thought about doing it, but my coworker, Desiree, does Uber Eats. So I see her bringing, like, you know, Uber Eats to the job. Well, they deliver to you, so, you know, whatever. So I decided, like, let me just try it out. It's kind of pricey because when you think about the delivery charge, I'm like, and on top of that, in the app, it asks you for to tip the driver. Why do I have a little munchkin echo in the background? Like, but yes. So they ask you for, like, they would ask you for like $1 tip, but you could actually put in your own, like, amount in. Titania, really? I'm rolling my eyes at you. Rolling my eyes at you. If you can't see it. But yeah, yes. So, guys, it was honestly all week I've been eating shrimp. First I ate at this place. Titania! Color, please. Color your books. Yo, the funny thing, she wasn't making all this noise until I started talking on this phone and recording. I'm surprised she's not over here trying to beat in my shot. Like, for real. Okay. You see this little girl now? Look at this. She's like a period in my sentence. Like, just... Welcome to motherhood, guys! But yes. So I hope you can hear me. I'm going to talk extra loud. So any noise that she makes in the background, you can hear me talking. Katanya! Yo, she literally was not paying me no mind until I started doing this video. Like, for real. Paying me no types of mind. No mind at all. Now she laying on the floor. Being dramatic. After I just gave her a shower like 2 hours ago. Or whatever. We didn't go to church today. I was supposed to, but I guess I went to sleep too late. And I watched the movie. I like the movie. But it's not about a review of this movie. But yes. Katanya, are you done? No. At least she's not lying. She's probably not done. Probably she's telling the truth. So, the first place I ordered this week, it wasn't from Uber Eats. It was from a Jamaican spot at my job. So, she said they have a good curry shrimp. And I was like, oh my God, I love curry. I love shrimp. That's what I really wanted. I wanted shrimp, whatever. Got me some curry shrimp. I think I've tasted it before. I believe I tasted like one other time before this. But it was so good. Ooh. I'm going to order some on Monday when I go to work. Whatever, right? So I used Uber Eats the second day. I was like, all right. The place where I was going to don't take cards. They only take cash. And I'm like, I usually don't keep cash on me, but I try to keep it like you know, sometimes I keep like 5. But this day, for some reason, I kept 10. So I was like, oh, it worked out. I had like, no, $12 on me, I think. Because it would have came to like 10 and change or 9 and change. And I gave them like extra little change on the side. Whatever. So I had things in my car for the rest of the stuff. So I was like, all right, I don't want Domino's. I'm tired of Domino's. I had Domino's like the week prior or 2 weeks prior. I'm like, I'm done. And I didn't even eat, the funny thing, I didn't even eat pizza from Domino's. I ate like a sandwich and a noodle, like a pasta thing. And I also had it at work a couple of weeks ago also, so I didn't want to do that again. I want something like, you know, better, more mom and pop kind of places, things like that. Okay, so for the first 2 days, I ordered again. I love me some shrimp. I ordered 2 days in a row. technically 3 days in a row, I ordered shrimp, right? So that was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Lie. I ordered 4 days in a row shrimp, right? 'Cause Tuesday to Friday, I ordered shrimp. So the first 2 days I did it, I got my little. The funny thing too, if you have Uber Eats, if you never had Uber Eats before you order your first meal, because they don't tell you this, because usually Uber give you your first thing like for free. Uber Eats they try to play you. Because I had an account before, but it stopped. I don't know, it was not working good for Uber, because if you have an Uber account, you could transfer over to your Uber Eats account. But my Uber account wasn't working good, so I made a new account under a new email for my Uber Eats. So, yeah, so. On the third day, I was like kind of short. I wasn't short, but I was trying to be cheapo stick. I googled codes for Uber Eats to realize I put in the code. They said if you're a first time person, you can get this, but since I'm a recurring customer, I can't get this. I'm like, is that how you feel right now? But I just opened up a new account, a Google account the other day. Well, yesterday, technically this morning. It was after 12. I'm gonna be using that account for my new Uber Eats. They don't know what they're coming to know. Yes, guys. Sorry. I love me some discounts. But my daughter's doing the most right now. But the first 2 days was amazing. I got like these little mom and pop stores. It wasn't. I don't like one thing with Uber Eats. I feel like if you're gonna buy Uber Eats, you shouldn't buy from a chain. Try a chain like food, like McDonald's, Popeyes. Try something different. Get something different. Eat something different, and that's what I've been doing. So on the first 2 days, it was amazing. Good food, magnifique. On the third day, he rose again. On the third day, guys, I ordered some food, and in the app, the store lied. In the app, it said Royal something something whatever for the name of the food of the restaurant. When I got my bag from Uber Eats, usually it comes in like a regular plastic bag, but this one came in actually an Uber bag, and I was like, oh, my friend was like, she ordered from Uber Eats before, because that's how I got like turned on to it. Even though I really know about it, I didn't order anything from them, so I didn't really know how they work. So, I want to eat an apricot, but that's a different story. I'm trying to eat some healthy stuff here and there, guys. But yeah, so I never got that before. I look in the bag, I see a Kennedy fried chicken. If I had the beat, people put the beat in the story time, that would have been the beat. But I don't have that feature right now, so probably I do. I just don't know. But that's where I put go boom, 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 like right there. It would have been like that. I saw Kennedy fried chicken. In the app, it said Royal whatever. And when I got the box, it said Kennedy fried chicken. it was located by Jamaica Avenue. I was totally disappointed in this fact. So I was tight. I'm complaining about the food. I'm like, I know, first of all, I ate Kennedy fried chicken before shrimp, and I know they good for chicken. They're not good for shrimp. So I know for a fact, if I'm going to be ordering food, I'm not going to be ordering from them like for shrimp. And plus, it's a chain store. I don't want to eat from a chain store. If I'm going to be paying for all that money for them to come to my place, I'm going to get a mom and pop store. That's what I thought I was going to get. So I don't think they have a number for the restaurant either. I think they just kind of make you, see what they have, or like the menu, and then you order it. I'm not really sure. Probably could just Google it, but I didn't do all of that. So I ate the food, complaining while I'm eating. I'm complaining. I'm like, Desiree, I can't believe this food. It was just trash. And they said they're going to give me a biscuit. A biscuit didn't even come with the food. It supposed to be 20 pieces of shrimp, fries, a biscuit, and a drink. I should know from there, when I saw the price being so cheap, that there was something up and up. I'm supposed to be a biscuit involved. And after I ate my food, I'm like, I didn't get no biscuit. A biscuit supposed to be part of this thing. It said biscuit in the description. I'm like, I didn't get a biscuit or whatever. That was even a problem I had. The problem is that you lied about your name because you know nobody want your Kennedy fried chicken. Then it came in a Kennedy fried chicken box. So I called Uber after I ate my food. After I complained, I got on the phone with this Indian lady. I'm gonna tell you who the background, what they sound like on the phone. I don't know if they're Indian or not, or if the person was white, whatever. But the way they sound over the phone was an Indian lady. I talked to her. I told her what happened. She said, all right, no problem. I'm going to investigate with the store. She investigates with the store. She calls the store, and the store says, oh, the manufacturer said, Katanya. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know if that's what she's singing, but that's what it sounds like. Let it go. So, trying to go play with Tiger. Go play with Tiger. Driving me nuts right now. I'm trying to do my little video. You know, it's all talking about video. But yes, I called her. She called the restaurant. The restaurant said to her, which I knew was a lie. That's what it was like. I don't think they really called it. I don't know. I can't say if they did or not. I can't say if they was lying or not. But whatever. That's what they told me over the phone, right? So they told me that the manufacturer who makes the boxes, what they put to put their food in, get in the wrong boxes, and that's why it's like that. They're terribly sorry. I never heard of this in my life. I've never heard, if I got something, if I was a store, I guess if you need something to put stuff in, whatever, I guess you would take it. But I never heard of a store ever getting the wrong product and then using the wrong product on top of that. Like, I never heard of that. I worked at Forever 21 before. I never saw that we ever got a Marshall's bag. Like, I never seen this before. Like, if it was TJ Maxx and Marshall's, okay, because they're the same company technically, just a different name, I understand that. But, and Home Goods is part of that little trio. But I'm like, something don't sound right. So I was like, Miss, she said, if you have a problem, you have to go through customer service and go on the app. And I'm like, Miss, I'm on the phone with you. Why am I going through the app? I'm on the phone. Can you hear us right now? I'm like, at first I was even asking for a refund. I was like, I just want to, like, you know, what can you do to rectify the situation? Honestly, in my back of my mind, I wanted a refund, but I didn't say it to her. After a while, I just started saying it because they was getting all rude. And, like, I was on the phone for, like, 20 minutes with these people. Katanya! Guys. So I was on the phone for, like, 20, 30 minutes with the people. That's what it's like. You have mad patience. I didn't get loud. I didn't get belligerent. I didn't get crazy. I was just talking. Like, they was just being listening. After, like, 10 minutes with her, I was done. I asked for a supervisor. That's what you do when you have a problem. You ask for a supervisor. Supervisor supposed to help you. I don't know if they was outsourced in India or what's going on or what's happening. Because, you know, people nowadays don't want to have the office stuff. They want to just outsource they work to different countries or whatever like that. Because it's cheaper. First of all, it's cheaper labor. So, why not? Whatever. It is what it is. So, this girl. I hope you don't throw that at me. She got a big old tiger. I hope she don't throw that at me. She didn't. Okay. So, the manager get on. He also sounds Indian. So, I'm talking to the man. I explained what happened. He said, I'm going to call the store. So, I'm to investigate. Okay, fine, whatever. He calls the store. The store tells him the same thing. He said, a person said they're very, very sorry this happened. I'm like, first of all, this doesn't sound, what you're telling me doesn't sound correct. It doesn't even sound real. But I'm like, the point of the matter is that I ordered something and the package that it came in and the name of the store on your website doesn't correlate together. It doesn't match. There's a problem. What can you do about that? He told me the same thing. Go on the app. He said, we have to do further investigation. Further investigation, boo-boo. You just did the investigation. The store, you call the store yourself. The person in the store told you this lie. You said you called them. And you have to do further investigation. What's the further what I said was correct. And you should be the one, because you're the third party, to rectify the situation. That's what I'm thinking. Because if it's one thing if I call a store. If he called the store and the store said, oh, that's not true, that's not how we sent it, that's one thing. That's how you further investigate. Right? That's what I'm thinking in my heart. He say, oh, you have to go through customer service, take a picture of the food and the box. I'm like, mister, I don't got the food anymore. The food is devoured. I ate the food. Just take a picture of the box. I took a picture of the box before I even called them, just in case. I'm a person, like, I keep evidence. I don't play with people. Because people always trying to say something didn't happen. No, I got evidence of this happening. And my Google account is going to say the same thing. So if you destroy my phone and steal my phone, my Google account already backed it up, boo-boo. Don't try to play me. I'm not the one. But, so, yeah. So he had the audacity to keep on telling me, I'm like, mister, if you already called the store, what further investigation do you have to do to see that I'm telling the truth? The person in the store already said, because you said you called them, said, and told you this cucka made me lie about this. No, the point of the matter is that this Kenny Fried Chicken is posing as somebody else because they know for a fact People don't want their chicken or their shrimp or nothing from them. I want a mom and pop store that I'm gonna eat from. I don't want a McDonald's. I don't want a Popeyes. I don't want Kenny Fried Chicken. I don't want Wendy's. I don't want Checkers. If that's the case, I could go. And the funny thing, Kenny Fried Chicken is actually near the one where they ordered from. It's further from the one. I have no one near my job. I could actually take the bus and get like. I could have went there myself and without paying a service charge. Like if I really wanted a chicken that bad and shrimp, not establishment, I could have went and got it myself for cheaper. So why in the world would you think I would spend my good hard-earned money to do that? Okay, whatever. I was on the phone. That's what it's like. You're so patient. You wasn't going crazy. No, because God has saved me. 10 years ago, it would have been a different story. It might be different things coming out my mouth. It would have been unsavory words. But I can't afford that because I'm a saved and highly favored. And people, you don't know, people are watching like, oh, that's how you act, you Christian? I'm not the one about that life. I'm not about that life. So I hung up the phone. I was like, this is not helping me. I was a little bit upset, but I wasn't like, jump off a cliff upset. You feel me? Is, whatever. I told a guy, if all, I have Chase, if all else fail, I'm going to my credit card company and I'm telling them to cut you off because you didn't give me what I needed. And Chase will refund you. Trust me, I call them enough times for other things. Like people, like a package didn't come. I was like, no, I'm not going to charge for a package I didn't even receive. Like, are you kidding me? Chase be helping the girl out. So he said, you can do what you want. I'm like, I'm going to do what I want to get what I got to get. So I'm like, and another thing happened to Desiree before, so, whatever. I'm like, if you have customer service, I am the customer. You supposed to, that's what I said. I'm like, I am the customer. I use the motto, customers are always right, but technically sometimes customers aren't always right. I could say that. Because I've done retail before and I've also been a customer before, so I know, sometimes customers can be crazy. But all how you come at them and with the, stuff that information you're giving them and how you're helping them. You're not helping me. Why should I have to go through the app, send a picture of this and that? They don't have an option. At the end they said, it's something else. They had a number you can call, which is the number I called. I think you got to put it also description or whatever at the bottom. I'm like, no, boo-boo. You don't have that selection because usually they have like, if something wrong with the food, they have that kind of, no, they would have what I have because it's not supposed to be happening in the first place. The box was to match the food with the name of the food that I'm getting, right? All right. So fine. Whatever. So, what was I going to say? So, yeah. So, I hung up the phone tight. That's just like, call again. I was thinking of calling. I didn't want to go on the phone with another person who's like dumb and just trying to tell me foolishness. And I wasn't trying to have it. But I was like, Lord. My nose is itchy. For some reason, my nose, like right here, has been itching me. Like, I don't know what it is. I thought at first it was just my scarf. I got a new scarf, but I had lost, and I bought another one. But even when I'm not wearing the scarf, my nose is still itching me. I'm confused. If you know what it is, tell me, comment below, whatever. So, I called again. I was like, Lord Jesus, hopefully this go right. So, I got a person named Daniel. He sounded like he's a white man on the phone. Daniel, I told him what happened. I try to go in as much detail as I can. And Daniel's like, all right, I'll refund you the money. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. He said, is it like if you ordered an apple and you got an orange? And I was like, yes, Daniel, you understand me. You're comprehending what I'm saying to you, Daniel. Because before I took the two little idiots before, and they wasn't comprehending nothing. Nothing. But Daniel got it right away. Spanky clean. Spanky clean. And I was happy. Had my refund. I was good to go. So my credit card statements a couple of days later, I was like, yes. Get that money back. That was cool. Honestly, I feel like the people who has the best customer service right now, probably got to deal with them probably since 2008. And right now, it's technically 10 years later because 2018. It's T-Mobile. Even if I took the one bad seed, what the hell? Somebody's fire alarm is going off. If I took the one bad seed, usually I don't take a lot of bad seeds on T-Mobile. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's in 10 years, so you might talk to like one or two people a year who's crazy. I don't call them often like that much right now, but sometimes the service is kind of wacky. Depending on where I'm living at the time, gotta move around. I've been to state to do like do different internships and stuff like that, like acting and stuff. So yeah, so they're good. And now because where I live, well, the address they have, not really where I live, the address they have me in this kind of they call it a new thing, and they have us like in that people in that area in a certain pool of people who gonna help them. So like a certain office, and it's located in Tennessee. Because when I call them, my number get direct to Tennessee, and they say people are always there. I guess it's like a group of 30 people who work with that area. Blase, blase, blah. And it seems like it's going good. And literally, like, I could call anytime and say a name, and they could get the person in the office, like, because it's literally that small. And I'm pretty cool. And I guess this certain group of people is working. They have usually skills for a lot of different things. When I back in the day, I used to go a lot of time for customer loyalty, because I was with them for a long time. I used to get a lot of discounts, a lot of money back, things like that. But T-Mobile has honestly been my ride or die phone company. I've had phone companies when I was younger. Before I was 18, my mother used to pay for the bill. And I used to be always a person calling in, my mother didn't call people. Like, my mother was like that kind of person, but I used to do everything like that for her and for myself. So I called in, and I'll be tired if a fire just ripped through this room. I'll be so upset right now, but that's a different story. So yeah, so I know how to deal with the people. I know how to I did with I don't know if Singular was still around, but it used to be Singular, and then it'll be AT&T. I had Verizon. I don't think I had Sprint before. I think I had Verizon, things like that. And the customer service is all right, but I guess because I've been with T-Mobile the longest, I think they're awesome for T-Mobile, and they feel like they really want to do like better to make sure their service is amazing. Even when I was living in Iowa for a couple of months, I think it was like 2 months. I feel like I'm saying couple like this. I mean, it was much longer than that. I like it was like 2 months. I was living in Iowa. T-Mobile wasn't out there, but they put me on an AT&T service, so my phone was still working. The internet wasn't unlimited because I was on a different band. But I'm like, who would ever think about that? Like, T-Mobile was freaking awesome. Like I said, AT&T on my phone, like it was an AT&T phone, but it was T-Mobile. It was awesome. I'm just saying. T-Mobile was a bomb diggity damn. Just putting it out there. But if you want T-Mobile, I should get sponsored for T-Mobile. I trust and believe. They need a girl, Kdiddavis. I be promoting them, T-Mobile Tuesdays, all of that. They be trying to get you. When they first had the T-Mobile Tuesdays for Auntie Annie's, the first one was free. After that, it's buy one, get one free. Like, I'm not buying nothing to get none free. Even though I should, because I have the Auntie Annie's app, and you get free stuff if you buy a certain amount of presses a year. But I'm like, Auntie Annie's is not cheap. And I have the I don't ever get paid for this. I do this because I like this, and it's something to do, and it's like, it gets therapeutic, and talk about stuff, people get to know me more. I don't have Auntie Annie's money. I don't. Guys, I can't wait to take... Well, my friend was telling me, like, by my daughter's school, well, close enough to my daughter's school, is at Applebee's. I'm about to go there with KK for Valentine's Day. I know it sounds like a cheap place, but first of all, she's a 2-year-old. This is not a real, like, date. Like, me and my husband's going out to a fancy restaurant. She's a 2-year-old. And apparently they don't have they don't have 2 for $20 no more. They only have 2 for $28 now. So I'm about to get us some 2 for $28 food, and about to be in it like swimwear, feel me? And usually when I do I've done 2 for $20 before. I always got full off my first dish, and I'm like, damn, I gotta take the rest of this home. But hopefully KK eat her food and we call it a day. But I like to take like KK out and experience, certain things. When I was younger, they did that with me. We took us to the one I used to love to go to was Panda Rose in there, Green Acres Mall. Well, it was back by Green Acres Mall. It was by the movie theaters and back. Well, to the side really. And it's a buffet. I used to love going there. I used to eat till my food was like up to my nostril. And I used to eat the ice cream. Oh, I used to love pumping I used to get like 4 or 5 bowls. That's why I think like they taking me there. They getting them their money's worth of food. Because I used to eat so much food. Then I used to eat this like 4 or 5 bowls and then cones of ice cream. And I stayed skinny. At the time I was really, really small. I wasn't skinny like, no, like this. But I was very, very small for how much I ate a lot of food. And the funny thing, I eat less food now and I'm bigger now. Like, what's the problem? People say supposed to eat more small portions a day, but if I got time to be sitting down and eating food all the time, like 6 portions a day, it's a little hard. But yes, guys, I hope you like the story time. Hopefully it's not too long. Whoa, it's 24 minutes. Whoa. Hopefully it don't kill you. Hopefully if you don't, if you get this far, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being awesome. And if you ever took Uber Eats before, tell me down below and tell me if you like the service or not. And if you ever had to call customer service before, tell me how they dealt with you and how the experience was, all right? Bye. Later.